Hello and welcome again to our 6th episode here of Helga's Yoga in the Burren Wellness Centre in Lunge, County Clare. Today I'd like to share a hands and arm free sun salute with you. It's a variation I really like very much, and I like to alternate my practices so that every day I do something different, so no part of my body can get strained or overworked or underworked. So in today's sun salute, there will never be any weight bearing on the hands or the arms. So they can always be nice and soft and relaxed. They get nice stretches and the shoulders will be stretched out, but there will be absolutely no strain. So let's begin our sun salute practice. Namaste. Let's tune ourselves in with a Tibetan singing bowl. Beginning to center the mind, centering the breath, and stepping to the front of your yoga mat. I like to use the blocks sometimes. There will be a nice bit of balancing in the sun salute, so it really will be a very centering practice. Nice bit of core work in it, and to get a better alignment I sometimes like to use the blocks. So if you want to use them, just have them ready here, having a block on each side of your yoga mat. As you step into Tadasana, into mountain pose, opening up the shoulders, breathing into the heart space. Again, your choice, 3-part full yogic breaths or Ujjayi pranayama. And we will match the movements to the breath. So I will go nice and slow, especially to begin with. And of course, as always, you can then speed up your practice if you want to do that, where you have an inhale for one move and an exhale for another. That's for you to decide. So I begin by just finding my rhythm here, inhaling the arms up. See how high they want to go without straining the shoulders, so the hands may or may not touch. Exhale, the arms move down. Whole inhale for extended mountain. Exhale to return. When you found your rhythm, flowing into a half sun salute. Inhale to lengthen, to open up. Exhale to bow down. Bend your knees if you need to. Step the feet wider apart. Rib cage to the thighs as in all forward bends. Inhale, finding our tabletop. Come halfway up, neutral spine. Exhale to soften. Inhale, re-stretching the spine, reaching all the way up. Exhale, taking the hands to the heart and taking a few half sun salutes. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. From here, coming into my variation of a hands or non-weight bearing sun salute with your arms just being relaxed and let's be. Balancing mountain. Extended balancing mountain. Inhale. Exhale, stepping back. Rest your hands on the blocks if you feel you need them to stabilize for quality control into a variation of Warrior 3. So I'll stay here a little bit and talk about Warrior 3. You still want to see that the arch here on your standing foot is lifting so that you're not squashing down on it. The knee can be as much bent as you need to, and you never want to have the knee overstretched on the flat. So your knee is always springy, making sure your leg is strong. The hips are side by side, so if you feel that the hip on the leg that's in behind is coming up, bring it down. Equal strength between lower back and abdominal muscles here, keeping your spine in neutral, shoulders are soft. And if you're feeling really strong and balanced here, of course you can bring your arms into the shape you desire and stepping back, coming into high lunge. High lunge is a back bend, but sometimes we just kind of fall into it and can tweak our back here a little bit. So just taking a bit of the lower arch out of the back bend, coming more into neutral. So again, you feel there's a balance between the muscles to the front, the back and the sides. To relax the shoulders down, arms reach. From your high lunge, stepping the back foot forward, warrior one. Hips side by side, again, core supported back bend here, nice deep breath in and off, and exhale, laying the torso onto the side. Use your hands on the blocks if you need to. Height, head heavy. So you can look back and see your back foot as well, seeing that the arch isn't compressed, the knee isn't locked out, it's springy, the back heel is on the mat, hips are side by side, and then from here extending the front leg into pyramid pose, as much as you can extend it without the rib cage lifting up. So if you force your leg straight, but your back arches and lifts off the side, keep the knee a little bit bent, so you never take the support away from your back. That's heavy. Of an inhale that you choose, coming forward again, legs in warrior one. From here, transitioning back, warrior three. And from here, coming up, balancing mountain. Exhale the hands to the heart, foot to the ground, mountain pose. I like to take a full breath in between here, grounding myself, centering myself, and then off an inhale, coming into the other side, extended mountain. Exhale, balancing mountain. Extended mountain and balance. Off an exhale, floating back, warrior three. For me, it's more important to have good alignment rather than just wobble my way through a somewhat warrior three looking pose. Still sometimes don't get the balance 100%, especially when I'm talking. Coming back, high lunge, coming into my warrior one, so the arms can be out here. Arms can be up here. If you feel it's a nice variation for you to have your arms in behind, can be a lovely shoulder opener. Of course, you can do this. And then from here, slowly releasing down, blocks if you like. Coming into your expression of pyramid pose. When you feel it's time to move on, returning the legs, warrior one. Warrior three, coming up, balancing mountain, and releasing back down, mountain pose. And each side one more time. Sometimes when I take my arms back, they're always stacked the same way, and I really have to think about it, to have them stacked the other way around. It's amazing how different this can feel. Or if your hands, your shoulders allow you to go into a reverse namaste, that can be nice too. Coming into the forward bend, blocks or no blocks, curling pose. And flowing forward. Nearly Helga. And on the other side. Choosing your arm variation. And off an exhale. Only one. And off an exhale into your forward bend. Forward. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this variation of the sun salute. You can add it to your practice or just do it for 10, 15, 20 minutes on a standalone practice, starting and ending maybe with pranayama and then coming into shavasana. Whatever way you do it, make it your practice, be fully present so that it can nurture you. Thanks very much for joining me. Namaste.